Welcome to our journey into the world of homeopathy. In this video, we'll explore one of its foundational ideas, the law of similars. Whether you're completely new to homeopathy or looking to deepen your understanding, this series will guide you step by step. Today, we'll focus on what the law of similars means, how it shapes homeopathic practice, and why it's considered so essential. Let's begin by setting the stage and understanding the roots of this unique approach to healing. Homeopathy is a system of alternative medicine developed in the late 18th century by Samuel Hahnemann. It's based on the principle that the body can heal itself, using highly diluted substances to trigger the body's natural defenses. Unlike conventional medicine, homeopathy focuses on treating the individual as a whole, not just the symptoms. This holistic approach is what sets it apart and makes it intriguing to many people seeking natural remedies. Law of similars is the cornerstone of homeopathy. Samuel Hahnemann, the founder, observed that substances causing symptoms in healthy people could, in tiny doses, treat similar symptoms in the sick. This idea was revolutionary at the time and challenged the mainstream medical practices of his era. The law of similars is often summed up as like cures like, and it remains the guiding principle for homeopathic practitioners worldwide. Phrase like cures like means that a substance that produces certain symptoms in a healthy person can be used to treat those same symptoms in someone who is ill. For example, if a substance causes sneezing and watery eyes in a healthy person, a homeopath might use a diluted version of that substance to treat someone with hay fever. This approach is quite different from conventional medicine, which often aims to counteract symptoms rather than mimic them. One of the earliest examples that inspired the law of similars involved quinine, a substance used to treat malaria. Hahnemann noticed that quinine produced malaria-like symptoms in healthy people. This observation led him to theorize that substances causing symptoms could also be used to treat those symptoms when given in small, controlled doses. This experiment laid the groundwork for homeopathy's unique approach to healing. Homeopathy, remedies are selected based on the totality of a person's symptoms, not just a single complaint. Practitioners carefully match the patient's symptoms to the known effects of various substances. This process requires detailed observation and a deep understanding of both the patient and the remedies. The goal is to find the closest match or simillimum, which is believed to stimulate the body's healing response most effectively. Unique aspect of homeopathy is the use of highly diluted substances. Remedies are prepared through a process called potentization, which involves serial dilution and shaking. Homeopaths believe that this process enhances the healing properties of the substance while minimizing side effects. The result is a remedy that contains only a tiny amount of the original substance, yet is thought to be effective in stimulating the body's healing mechanism. Potentization is the process by which homeopathic remedies are made. It involves repeatedly diluting a substance and vigorously shaking it at each step. Homeopaths believe that this process transfers the healing essence of the substance to the remedy, even when little or none of the original material remains. This idea is controversial, but it's a key part of homeopathic philosophy and practice. Homeopathy is highly individualized. Two people with the same illness might receive different remedies depending on their unique symptoms and overall constitution. Practitioners take into account physical, emotional, and mental factors when selecting a remedy. This personalized approach is designed to treat the whole person, not just the disease, and is a hallmark of homeopathic care. Homeopathic consultation often takes much longer than a typical doctor's visit. Practitioners ask detailed questions about your symptoms, lifestyle, emotions, and even your dreams. This thorough process helps them build a complete picture of your health and choose the most appropriate remedy. The aim is to understand you as a whole person, not just a set of symptoms. Homeopathic remedies are prepared in specialized pharmacies. The process involves careful measurement, dilution, and succussion, which is the vigorous shaking of the solution. Remedies are usually dispensed as small pellets, drops, or tablets. Each preparation is made according to strict guidelines to ensure consistency and safety for those who use them. There are thousands of homeopathic remedies, each made from different natural substances such as plants, minerals, or animal products. Some of the most common remedies include arnica for bruising, belladonna for fever, and nux vomica for digestive issues. Each remedy is chosen based on the specific symptoms and constitution of the individual, following the law of similars. Homeopathic remedies are generally considered safe because they are highly diluted. Side effects are rare, but some people may experience a temporary worsening of symptoms, known as a healing crisis. This is believed to be a sign that the body is responding to the remedy. As always, it's important to consult a qualified practitioner before starting any new treatment. Homeopathy has its critics, especially within the scientific and medical communities. Many argue that the remedies are too diluted to have any real effect, and that any benefits are due to the placebo effect. Despite this, millions of people around the world continue to use homeopathy and report positive results. The debate continues, but the law of similars remains central to homeopathic practice. Research into homeopathy is ongoing with mixed results. Some studies suggest benefits for certain conditions, while others find no difference compared to placebo. The highly individualized nature of homeopathic treatment makes it difficult to study using standard scientific methods. Nonetheless, interest in homeopathy continues to grow, and more research is being conducted each year. Homeopathy is practiced in many countries around the world, including India, the UK, Germany, and Brazil. It's especially popular in places where traditional and alternative medicine are both valued. The law of similars is taught in homeopathic schools and forms the basis of practice for millions of practitioners globally. India is one of the largest centers for homeopathy in the world. The government supports homeopathic education and research, and millions of people use homeopathic remedies as part of their healthcare. The law of similars is a key part of the curriculum in Indian homeopathic colleges, and practitioners are highly respected. Homeopathy has a long history in Europe, especially in countries like Germany and the UK. Many Europeans turn to homeopathic remedies for common ailments, and some national health systems even include homeopathy as part of their services. The law of similars remains a guiding principle for European practitioners. North and South America, homeopathy is gaining popularity as more people seek natural and holistic approaches to health. While it's not as widely practiced as in India or Europe, there is a growing community of practitioners and patients. The law of similars is central to their practice, just as it is elsewhere. Let's look at a practical example. A person suffering from hay fever might experience sneezing, watery eyes, and a runny nose. In homeopathy, a remedy like allium cepa made from onion could be prescribed because onion causes similar symptoms in healthy people. This is the law of similars in action, matching the remedy to the symptoms. For someone struggling with insomnia, a homeopath might recommend coffea cruda, a remedy made from coffee. In healthy people, coffee can cause sleeplessness and restlessness. By giving a diluted form of coffee, homeopaths aim to help the body overcome similar symptoms, following the law of similars. Nux vomica is a common homeopathic remedy for nausea, especially when it's related to overeating or stress. In large doses, Nux vomica can cause digestive upset in healthy people. In homeopathy, a diluted version is used to treat similar symptoms, demonstrating the law of similars once again. Arnica is one of the most popular homeopathic remedies for bruising and muscle soreness. In its natural form, arnica can cause irritation and swelling. In homeopathy, a diluted preparation is used to treat similar symptoms, helping the body recover from injuries more quickly. Belladonna is often used in homeopathy to treat fevers, especially those with sudden onset and high temperature. In healthy people, belladonna can cause fever-like symptoms. By using a diluted form, homeopaths aim to help the body manage and resolve fever, following the law of similars. Aconite is a homeopathic remedy often used for sudden anxiety or panic attacks. In its natural form, aconite can cause feelings of fear and restlessness. Homeopaths use a diluted version to help calm these symptoms, applying the law of similars to emotional as well as physical complaints. Drosera is a remedy commonly used for dry, spasmodic coughs. In healthy people, the plant can cause coughing fits. By using a diluted form, homeopaths aim to relieve similar symptoms in those suffering from persistent coughs, staying true to the law of similars. Rhus toxicodendron, made from poison ivy, is used in homeopathy to treat skin rashes and joint pain. In its natural state, it causes itching and irritation. In diluted form, it's believed to help the body heal from similar symptoms, another example of the law of similars at work. Cocculus is a homeopathic remedy often used for motion sickness and dizziness. In healthy people, it can cause similar symptoms. By giving a diluted preparation, homeopaths aim to help those suffering from these issues, demonstrating the practical application of the law of similars. Phytolacca is used in homeopathy for sore throats, especially when there is pain on swallowing. In its natural form, it can cause throat irritation. Homeopaths use a diluted version to treat similar symptoms, following the law of similars in their remedy selection. Ignatia is a remedy often used for emotional distress, especially grief and loss. In healthy people, it can cause mood swings and emotional sensitivity. Homeopaths use a diluted form to help those experiencing similar emotional symptoms, applying the law of similars to mental health. Belladonna is also used for headaches, especially those that come on suddenly and are intense. In its natural form, belladonna can cause throbbing headaches. By using a diluted preparation, homeopaths aim to relieve similar symptoms, demonstrating the law of similars in practice. Carbovegetabilis is a remedy used for indigestion and bloating. In healthy people, it can cause digestive discomfort. Homeopaths use a diluted form to treat similar symptoms, following the law of similars to support digestive health. Chamomilla is often used in homeopathy for toothaches, especially in children. In its natural form, it can cause irritability and pain. By using a diluted preparation, homeopaths aim to soothe similar symptoms, applying the law of similars to dental discomfort. Bryonia is a remedy used for back pain that worsens with movement. In healthy people, bryonia can cause similar pain and stiffness. Homeopaths use a diluted form to help relieve these symptoms, demonstrating the law of similars in musculoskeletal complaints. Pulsatilla is commonly used for earaches, especially in children. In its natural form, it can cause ear discomfort. Homeopaths use a diluted preparation to treat similar symptoms, following the law of similars to support ear health. Histaminum is a homeopathic remedy used for allergies. In healthy people, histamine can cause allergic reactions. By using a diluted form, homeopaths aim to help the body manage similar symptoms, applying the law of similars to allergy relief. Illumina is used in homeopathy for constipation, especially when there is dryness and sluggishness. In its natural form, Illumina can cause similar symptoms. Homeopaths use a diluted version to help relieve constipation, demonstrating the law of similars in digestive care. Magnesia phosphorica is a remedy often used for menstrual cramps and muscle spasms. In healthy people, it can cause similar cramping sensations. By using a diluted preparation, homeopaths aim to relieve these symptoms following the law of similars. Chamomilla is also used for teething pain in infants. In its natural form, it can cause irritability and discomfort. Homeopaths use a diluted version to help soothe teething symptoms, applying the law of similars to pediatric care. Cocculus is sometimes used for jet lag, especially when there is fatigue and disorientation. In healthy people, it can cause similar symptoms. By using a diluted preparation, homeopaths aim to help the body adjust following the law of similars. Cantharis is a homeopathic remedy often used for burns and scalds. In its natural form, it can cause blistering and burning sensations. Homeopaths use a diluted form to help the body heal from similar injuries, applying the law of similars to first aid. Stramonium is sometimes used for night terrors and anxiety in children. In healthy people, it can cause fear and agitation. By using a diluted preparation, homeopaths aim to calm these symptoms, demonstrating the law of similars in pediatric emotional care. Rhus toxicodendron is also used for sore muscles and joint pain that improves with movement. In its natural form, it can cause similar symptoms. Homeopaths use a diluted version to help relieve pain, following the law of similars for musculoskeletal health. Natrum muriaticum is a remedy used for cold sores and emotional stress. In healthy people, it can cause similar symptoms. By using a diluted form, homeopaths aim to help the body heal, applying the law of similars to skin and emotional health. Summary: the law of similars is the guiding principle of homeopathy, shaping how remedies are chosen and used. From hay fever to emotional distress, homeopaths apply this law to a wide range of conditions. While homeopathy remains controversial, its individualized, holistic approach continues to attract people seeking alternatives to conventional medicine. Thank you for joining us on this introduction to the law of similars in homeopathy. We hope you now have a clearer understanding of this fascinating healing tradition.